Let me... Purple people poppers. Hello.
Purple people eaters. People poppers.
My voice is really low today. I don't know why.
Mine still sounds the same. I still sound like I'm talking in a fish's butt crack. You do the intro.
I'm doing the intro. This is the intro for episode 6 of the Open Gate podcast.
The Open Gate podcast. You sound like one of those radio hosts that nobody like a radio station that nobody listens to.
It's the AM radio station.
Yes, that's exactly what you sound like. Welcome back to the Open Gate podcast.
And today we are listening to Jeff. I don't know any country songs, but open roads.
Country road.
Take me home. I think so. I don't know. They all sound the same. So how are you doing today, sir?
I don't. Different.
Different? You feel different today?
This is kind of a sloppy intro.
Oh, I like it.
That's fine.
We'll go with it.
I don't know. I'm in a weird mood today.
What do you mean by that?
I'm just in a weird mood.
What, are you angry?
No, I'm not angry. Are
you upset?
I'm not upset.
Are you tired?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Why? Restless sleep?
Restless sleep.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't have to explain myself to you. I'm kidding. I really have no idea.
You don't have any idea?
I woke up 2 hours before my alarm.
That's good. I don't know. Are you working out early in the mornings?
No. I work out about 9-ish, but I worked out earlier, half an hour earlier.
How long do you work out for?
Hour and a half.
An hour and a half? Do you do? Well, you don't do cardio. You don't have a cardio.
We have a cardio machine.
But do you use it?
No.
I'm
gonna start using it tomorrow, though. I swear it.
There's someone with the carriage out there, riding on the horsies. That's pretty neat.
Oh.
Well, see, my workout schedule's changed a little bit.
Yeah.
I originally was secretly going to not a gym, but I am going to a gym.
Yes.
During this, not secretly, this is the quarantine, but I'm not going because of quarantine, but I am actually going to the gym because of quarantine.
Yes.
But anyways, this gym is closing down. So
what?
Yeah, it's closing down.
That's a twist.
Because they had any business. They can't get any business because of the stupid quarantine. And they had to pay bills and they couldn't earn money because of this.
This is why we should have paused the economy.
Well, you can't really pause the economy.
No. It's a terrible idea, but it's also a good idea at the same time.
So what does that mean, sir?
No, I mean like make it so that like nobody has to pay for anything and nobody gets paid.
Don't
just think about it.
I want to go to work then. Personally, I want to go to work because I want to get paid for my job.
You shouldn't have to go to work. Your job's non-essential.
It is essential.
How is it essential?
It's a feed store.
Yes, okay.
And that's essential.
Yeah, but do you actually work with the hay?
Yeah.
You do?
I load up hay.
I don't believe
there was a lady this week who wanted 35 bales of alfalfa. That's a $900 purchase.
$9,000 purchase. You were about to say, but I was like, that is expensive food.
No, it's $900 worth of alfalfa.
Wow, that's actually still a lot of money.
It is actually a lot of money. And they complain because the alfalfa is expensive, and I just say, oh well.
Isn't alfalfa more expensive than regular hay anyway?
Yeah, because it's more of a stemmed hay, more than a leafy hay. Do you know what any of that means?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think I know the difference, yes.
Okay, good. It's more plant-based than what the plant is.
But they're both plants.
But it's stemmier than weedier, more than leaves.
Oh, no. Yeah, wait.
It's getting there.
No, I got it. I get it.
Okay.
Okay, so Carla, how was your week? Let's try and move on and make this episode a little more interesting.
Maybe they got entertained by the weeds.
I don't know.
Are you losing interest?
Yeah, I'm losing interest. I really don't care about weeds and hay and alfalfa. I have thrown hay before and I'm quite good at it. But I have no interest in the biology behind it.
Of hay. So my week was quite impactful. So Monday I had to get ready for a photo shoot. I was
Mhm.
taking the photos, and then I had to go to the arena, the Bosque Farms Arena, at 4 a.m.
Yes.
So I sat there for an hour because she said she would be there a little bit early. She didn't show up a little bit early. Showed
Okay.
up around about like 5:30
In the morning.
in the morning.
That is very early.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But I was there at 4. So
That's why. What's
because
the point?
I had to set up things. I was setting up lights, seeing locations because I didn't get to see the Bosque Farms Arena because it was closed due to this
With
situation
all of your equipment, your own equipment?
with my own equipment.
You have all your own equipment.
Yeah, I have little lights. I have little Christmas lights. I have little play lights. I have actual lights and stuff like that. Do you not believe me, sir?
No, okay. I believe you.
Uh-huh.
Why do you need so many lights? And what are play lights? Like
They're
little
a-
toys
they're-
for children? Like, because I'm picturing like little toy lights that children play with.
Okay, how about practicals? That makes more sense to you?
That makes even less sense.
Okay, practical is like that lamp.
That's yeah.
So in the movie business, we have your standard lights. You got your fluorescence, your incandescents, etc., HMI, and tungsten. Well, that's not shown on the camera. What is shown on the camera are lamps, ceiling fans, like candles, and those are called practicals.
Did you just steal those lights from your house?
I
Like
had
from your parents?
No, I bought some, and
So you bought a lamp. Why didn't you just say that?
I didn't buy a lamp.
You bought a lamp, Carlo.
I bought Christmas looking bulb looking things.
Christmas lights?
That's the word I'm looking for. Here, let me show you. I think I have. Oh no! Hopefully it doesn't stop the recording.
Oh.
Oh no, it's still recording. Look at that. That's pretty neat.
Hey, that's cool.
Hey, that's pretty neat. Okay, so I can throw it right here just in case so we don't lose it. Anyways, so let me show you, sir, my good sir. So right here in this photo, you see those light bulbs?
Yeah.
I brought those.
Oh.
And they're not lamps.
Those are what is a lamp?
What do you mean, what is a lamp? That's a lamp.
Okay. But what if a lamp is not that? What if a lamp can be anything else?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
No, okay, what if maybe this couch that we're sitting on could be a lamp?
Are you going into what's that word? Philosophy. Not philosophy, but it's like the type of, there's a class for this where it's like basically the whole class is this. Why is a guitar called a guitar? Why is it not called a yoga pants? And it's like, I don't know. And then they get all deep about it. They're like, what if guitar is symbolic for the Russian invasion or something like that? And it's just like,
that sounds like a stupid class.
But it's supposed to be all like.
Did you take this class?
No, but my buddy did. He took that class and he said it was really, really interesting the first 4 weeks, and then it gets really irritating after a while because you get to the point where you're like, what is a word?
What is a word?
What is a word? Like, does words really have meaning, or do we put meaning to the words? And it's like, who cares at the end of the day?
Exactly. This is why I think philosophy is stupid. Like, who really cares about it?
The philosophers.
Well, they're stupid. No philosophers are listening to us. I guarantee you that.
Well, maybe there are 24 watchers of last episode.
Why do we talk about philosophers so much? Isaac Newton comes into our episodes all the time. I don't think there's been an episode where we have not mentioned him. Have you noticed that?
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's our issue?
Let's move on. Let's just.
And even in this episode, I just mentioned Isaac Newton.
He's our homeboy. He's our Lord and Savior.
Wish I had a Pepsi. We ran out of Pepsi.
No, we can go on a Pepsi run later then.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, what else happened for me this week? Okay, so I took photos, and then so I was like, that's cool and all, and then I went to work, and McDonald's decided to poison me.
Okay, I had McDonald's last night.
I would be worried, sir.
I'm not poisoned, I don't think.
Well, so what happened was I go to McDonald's, and I do my order. I'm like, I want a 20-piece with a medium Sprite and a medium fry.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lady's like, okay, it'll be $9.99 or whatever. And I pull up, give my money, and I go to the thing, and the lady pokes her head out and says, "What did you order?" And I'm like, 20-piece with a medium fry and a medium Sprite. We'll be right back. She goes to the back. Someone peeks around the corner and then goes back to the back too. And then I go get my food and they say, "Have a good day." And I ate it and I felt fine for about like 2 hours. And then the third hour, I was in the restroom for the rest of the day at work. Yeah.
I am inclined to ask what kind of restroom visits. Like, did it make you throw up, or did it give you bad diarrhea?
It gave me the bad diarrhea.
The bad diarrhea.
Like, I had to run to the restroom type of diarrhea.
Oh, no.
Yeah. There was one customer who was like, can I? And I'm like, nope. I gotta go, bro.
I wonder how that customer was feeling at that
He's
point.
like, what's happening? And then he's like, oh, okay. And then I run to the bathroom and they come back out after like about 20 minutes. And he's like, it's got taken care of. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Because I let bro. But the thing is, I'm not saying that they were targeting me, but I felt like they were. Because how do you forget someone's order if it pops up on their screen? Because you worked at Burger King once, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever see the screen that shows the orders?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how do you forget someone's order?
It's kind of hard. But I don't know if a lot of orders coming in at the same time.
But it would be an order. It would be an order.
Yes.
So how do you mix up with that? Like I can understand with the double ones with the 2 order machines. I can understand that. But they only have one. It was this McDonald's, by the way.
Really?
And they only have that one, so I ordered, and I get up, and the lady asked for my order. What was my order? I'm like, how do you forget? It was on your screen. But I didn't say that. But the other thing that got me a little bit more red flags was she said, what is your order? And I told her, and then she runs to the back. She says, I'll be right back. And then the red flag was someone peeking around the corner and then going to the back.
Oh, I don't think they were targeting you. I think they ran out.
So they grabbed like something in the dumpster or something?
Okay, no. I think they wanted to get rid of the ones that went bad.
Why would they give them to me?
So they can get rid of them. I don't think they cared about you.
Because, I don't know. I'm not saying they were targeting me. It was just maybe a mistake. My coworker was like, sue McDonald's. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm
for giving you the runs.
Well, when I
Your Honor, McDonald's gave me the runs. I don't know how courts work.
It's like, you can get, it's like this Chinese restaurant my brother went to. There was a fish hook. He got a fish hook in his mouth.
Really?
Yeah. And he had to go get a tetanus shot and stuff like that. And he had to go to the emergency room to get it pulled out of his gums.
Really?
Yeah. The restaurant's not open anymore. We didn't sue them, but a couple of families sued them and they got shut down.
Kind of like that red balloon place. You remember that?
No, I do not remember that at all.
Exactly. It's a really old restaurant. They lasted like a month and they were gone.
Oof.
Because their food was so bad and their wait time was awful.
I would imagine. Well, then why is Blake's not shut down?
Good point. Blake's takes forever.
Blake's takes forever, and their food is not that great.
Their food is not that great.
And it's not that filling. It's not. Like, I can eat that burger in 2 bites.
They get a lot of business, though.
Yes, they do.
Like, almost all of my runs for DoorDash, not poo runs, not my poop runs, but all of my DoorDash runs. Yeah, a lot of burger gives me the runs. But all my DoorDash runs have been, not all of them, at Lottaburger, the one over here.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Because you have to wait.
Because I have to wait.
Usually
through so it took ages to go through the drive-thru every single time. So I decided to go inside. It was faster, but not by much.
So how is your DoorDash? Are you still doing it?
Yeah, I'm still doing it. It's okay.
It's okay. Any interesting stories?
Yes.
Let's go at it.
Okay, I can start with the one that's not too interesting. Okay. Okay.
Well, okay. How many?
But it was cool.
How many did you do this week?
3.
You did 3. Well, that's pretty good if you have 2 interesting stories out of 3,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Okay, say your story.
I mean, they weren't all this week. They're like last week too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, this was actually really cool. Sort of. Yes. I find this interesting. You may find this interesting. I don't know about them. Okay. So, I got an order from Dion's.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the DoorDash app, for some reason, I clicked on the directions button because there's a directions button when you go to the app. It takes you to Google Maps. But for some reason, it only gave me the street. Like, it only took me to the street name on Google Maps. It didn't give me the actual address.
Okay.
So apparently, there were 2 streets that had this name.
Okay.
So listen to me. So there's this one in Los Lunas,
Mm-hmm.
and there's one in Tomei.
Oh, okay.
So I went to the one in Los Lunas when this lady lived in the one in Tomei.
Oof.
So yeah, so I drove past 47, going to this one road, and then like as I was passing 47, she texts me and she's like, "Where are you going? That's not the right way." And I'm like, "What do you mean? Google Maps says it's the right way." And I got there and I showed her, I screenshotted a picture and I sent it to her, and she's like, "I'm confused. Mine has you going down Main Street," and I'm like, "I'm not on Main Street." so I'm like, "What the heck is going on?" And I'm sitting in the middle of this road, and like in this cul-de-sac, and like all these people, all these neighbors are probably looking at me like,
what is that?
What the heck? What the heck is he doing? Is he gonna rob us or something? Get on with it if you are. Right? So I was looking through my app, and I was like, I'm not finding this address anywhere. So I decided to type the address in my Google Maps. Like I typed it in. I did not use a link.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the address, and then like I saw the amount of time that it would take to get there. It said 20 minutes.
Okay.
So it took me like 15 minutes to get over to that road, another 5 minutes to figure out that I was in the wrong place, and then another 20 minutes to get to the actual house.
Okay.
But this lady was extremely nice, like so nice. She gave me a $25 tip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how big was the order? How much was the order? Like,
I don't think it was that expensive.
Oh, wow.
But
what did you do with this 25, sir? Is it in your savings?
It's in my wallet. I need to go to the bank.
It's in my wallet.
I need to go to the bank.
Okay, that's pretty neat. That's very nice of her.
Yeah, it was cool. This was a really nice lady. She said she had her grandchildren with her, so I felt bad, and they were hungry.
Thank you, kind man.
It was. I felt like the grandchildren would be bugging the grandma.
Where's the food?
For this, yeah, exactly. And it was my fault, so I felt responsible for it. Yeah. I told her she didn't have to tip, but I mean,
tips are great.
Yeah, tips are great.
Okay, what's your other story?
My other story is more interesting and kind of a tragic.
Did you drop the food, sir?
No, I didn't drop the food. I
ate the food. You ate the food.
Yeah, I ate the food. I was really hungry. No. I didn't drop the drink. I did drop drinks one point.
Ooh.
They didn't spill all of them though. Like only a little bit came out.
Okay.
Of them. So I picked them up off my floor and just dusted them off. Yeah, I'm pretty horrible.
Oh, sir.
I didn't know what the heck to do.
Here's floor drink. Floor drink.
Floor drink. They were okay. They fell like top down and they were leaking out. Okay. So
was there straw in it?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't put the straws in it. That'd be dumb unless I wanted to drink it. But I don't want to drink their drinks.
It's spilt.
Yeah, you can just picture me like on the side of the road. I have my passenger door open. I'm licking it off the ground.
I can't go this can't go to waste.
No, exactly. I mean, yeah, that'd be quite a waste.
A drink is a drink.
But yeah, I did spill them. No, not on this story, but I did spill drinks at one point.
Okay.
But I just picked it up and everything was fine.
Okay.
Except they missed out on a good like ounce of their drink.
Uh-oh.
You know, I don't know measurements very well, so don't fact check me on that. How much
Well,
an
no
ounce
one was
is.
there to see you drop the drink, so they don't know how much you
That's
dropped.
true, but I don't know what an ounce is. Math is not my strong point.
Okay, sir, continue.
Okay. So, the next story happened. It was interesting. Kind of. Yeah. You know what?
Just get to it.
Okay. So I got this order. This was on Sunday. I'm trying to remember. Relax, okay? Trying to remember this. Okay. It was like I got this order directly after an order already that I had.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know they put a McDonald's in Los Lunas? Like over by Walmart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. So I stopped at the Los Lunas. You know what? I'm gonna finish my
Yeah.
story. Okay.
This
So,
is the exact thing that happened with the movie review. The movie's bad. Did you know?
Exactly.
Hello.
Anyway, so what happened was they got an order from Village something.
Village Inn.
Not Village Inn. Not the Village Cafe either.
I don't know it.
The name doesn't matter. The point is, they took forever. That restaurant took ages.
Okay.
Even longer than Lauderburger. It's got one of those. It has one of those drive-throughs like at Burritos Al Instante.
Okay. Where you have to go around the whole building.
The whole building, and it's one window.
Yep.
Yeah. So they took ages. There were like 3 people in line.
Okay.
But I was waiting there for so long. I had my car on, but I wasn't driving anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get out so that I could go inside and check the order. But the girl came out. She opened the door and she's like, before I even stepped inside, she's like, she held up the order and I'm like, "Is that the DoorDash order?" And she's like, "Yep." And I grabbed it. And actually, just as I got out of the car, I heard a hissing sound from my car.
Like
which is never a good
sign.
Like kind of like a snake.
Okay, I got you.
But it wasn't. But don't get your hopes up. It wasn't a snake.
No, okay, sad days.
But it was. I would have preferred a snake.
Okay, what happened? What happened, sir?
So after I got the order, I tried to drive to the address. I got onto 47. No. I was turning onto 47. Right? And then I noticed that my car was overheating.
So you ran out of coolant.
I ran out of coolant.
Okay.
And then, I was stuck in the middle of the lane of the turn lane, about to take a right turn, and my car shut off completely.
Were you rolling down 47 or?
No.
Did you just?
That would have been better, actually. I am a very socially awkward person. Okay, I don't like social contact.
You're all flagging people down.
Yeah. Well, no. So, and there was this truck behind me. And I was like, what the heck? Go! They honked at me, and I'm like, okay, go around me. And then I got out, and I did. I had no idea what to do, so I tried to call my mom. I forget the order in which I did things, but the guys behind me actually helped me move my car out of the way. It was nice of them. I was kind of embarrassed because I was stuck in the middle of the lane, and my car shut off.
I feel your pain.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was one lane too, so they couldn't go around me.
Yeah.
So they're nice guys. But I was still in the middle of a dash.
Yeah.
So I was panicking. So then I called my mom to come help me. So she decided to help me finish the dash while she called my dad to come fix my car.
Yeah.
We finished the dash. I was like 45 minutes late.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was bad. So we went back, and then my dad figured out Dad didn't have any coolant.
Okay.
And moral of the story is
make sure you have coolant in your vehicle.
Make sure you have coolant in your vehicle.
Oh.
And doing
an inspection.
Deliveries really messes up your car if you aren't careful.
I would imagine because you are driving a lot of miles. See, that's the one thing I'm worried about for doing DoorDashes if I ever get into it.
Yeah.
Is my truck's good and all, but I'm worried of putting a lot of mileage on my truck.
Yeah, well, okay. My car has like 270,000 miles on it.
I'm barely getting to the 100,000.
Really?
Just barely with my truck.
You are perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, but
You're
still
fine.
at the same time, after a while, it racks up.
Yes, My car has lived for so long, and it has been really good to me.
Uh-huh.
I've been driving it for 4 years, but people have been driving it before me. I got it like 230. I hate recording in the living room. I hate it. Anyway.
Okay, anyways, continue, sir.
The car had like 230,000 miles when I got it.
Uh-huh.
And now it has 270,000 miles. So, my car's really old and not the best. There's all kinds of background noises. I don't know if this episode is going well at all.
I like this episode.
You like
it's
this
very
episode?
chill.
I don't know. There's so many distractions.
Now there's so many
The
distractions.
things in the background will probably be more interesting than us.
You can hear rustling of boxes.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the opening of a door. The closing of a door.
You know what? Our setup is pretty pathetic.
Well, we don't have a really good setup, sir. We need an actually good place to record.
True.
So,
but we don't.
well, okay. I want to get into an area where we could do a good recording area. Maybe, I don't know, maybe your room.
Yeah, we could. You know what? Yeah, we can do that.
We can move to your room and continue your story.
Oh, my stories are over.
Oh, your story's over?
Yeah.
So you just ran out of coolant and that's your story?
Okay, no. Okay, well, the rest of the story is nothing. It's like everything was fine. We fixed it.
Did you ever
Obviously,
figure
I'm
it out?
sitting
Figure out the review system or no? Did you
Sort of.
Did you know how many stars you got from that last order with your coolant?
No, because it doesn't really tell you.
Then what's the point of me reviewing the dang
Okay.
dang
Let
DoorDashers?
me show you on the app real quick.
Because I'm like, oh, this person's excellent, 5 stars. So it doesn't matter?
Let me show you on the app. It's really confusing.
It's really confusing.
Ratings. Customer deliveries based on the last 100 delivery ratings. 5-star customer rating.
There you
But
go.
then it says not enough data. I don't know what that means.
Maybe you
What
don't have
does that
enough
mean?
DoorDashes.
Or just 5 customer rating. I don't get it.
Well, okay, so it's a 5-point system. You got 5
Mhm.
stars.
Okay.
You're overall a 5-star DoorDasher out
Okay.
of the recent DoorDashings you've done.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and then it tells you on time.
Maybe it's not enough data because I haven't done 100 deliveries yet.
Yeah, so if you have more, and then lifetime deliveries, so you only did 18 deliveries.
Yeah, that's pretty pathetic. You know what?
But that's pretty good for your statistics.
100% acceptance rate, which means that I just take all deliveries, every one of them.
Yeah.
100 because you can decline if you want.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's rude.
That's very rude.
Yes. So, and I've completed all of them, but on time or early, I'm really lacking there.
Well, because you had a
88%.
coolant story. You're coolant.
Yes, that, and I am so terrible at directions, and my Google Maps has messed up on me several times in my life.
I can see where that's a problem.
So yeah, I'm worried about that a little bit.
Okay. Well, I had car trouble this week too.
Yeah.
Well, yours was last week or this week?
Yeah. The reason we didn't do on Wednesday.
We didn't do a recording on Wednesday or Monday. Monday was a different story. That was me getting ready for a photo shoot.
Yeah, mine happened.
Wednesday, because my truck decided to poop out. So I go to this place to go check it out, and they're like, oh, nothing's wrong with it. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I go back, and then my truck wouldn't start, and I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. At least I'm home.
Yeah.
And then I just had to buy a new battery. Guess how much this battery cost me?
How much?
Just guess.
I always overshoot it. You know this.
Just guess.
$900.
Oh, I hope not.
Okay.
That's really expensive.
I told you. I have no idea. My concept of money is little to none.
It's $183 for one battery.
That's a lot.
It's a lot because we bought a battery not that long ago for, well, like looking at the prices at the store I work at, the batteries are only like $75, $80, but mine was $180.
Wow.
Yeah, that's huge.
You kind of have a big truck though.
It doesn't take that big of a battery. It only takes a 12 volt.
Probably because I learned that the battery's not running the whole time.
It's not.
No, the battery just starts the car.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you're sitting in your vehicle, it runs the battery. When your engine's not on and you're just having the battery running.
Yes, and your battery could die.
Exactly.
Is that what happened to your car?
No,
Your
my truck, the past owners it had the original battery in there, and usually those only last to about 5 to 6 years,
Yeah.
and it's a 2012, so you can see 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So about
8 years.
About 8 years. So that battery it's the manufacturing battery, so that's pretty good because it lasted 8 years.
Okay, my car, I changed the battery once when I got it because it was already messed up. My car was actually so much I couldn't drive it when I first got it because it would overheat constantly. Something was wrong with the head gasket. Is what it was called. But we couldn't figure it out. Eventually, we took it to an expert guy on Honda Civics.
I'm imagining he had like a stethoscope. What do you call it? The thing to hear that's what it's. Yeah, he went up to your engine and he's like hearing the heartbeat. He's like, it has a weak pulse.
You know what? I made the observation. Mechanics are just car surgeons.
That's what they are.
That's what they are.
And I believe in.
It's weirder to think though that surgeons are people mechanics.
You're not wrong either. You're not wrong there either.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
Well, okay, so my question is, when you get your own place and stuff like that, would you do your own roof repairs?
No.
No, you would pay someone to do it, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because there's people out there, good for them, good all for you, that don't know how to do something. And they think if they look up something or learn how to, they'll know how to do it correctly.
Yes.
I think that's always leads to a bad thing. So I believe in pay for someone who studied the craft to do it.
Yes.
So I don't know.
I'm not a carpenter, nor am I very handy at things. I can put together furnitures with instructions and maybe Lego sets.
That'd be pretty neat. We should play with Legos.
We can play.
I'm down. There's adult Legos now.
That doesn't sound very PG.
That sounds wrong now.
Yeah, it does.
After thinking about it.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is they're really complex builds. There's one that's a crane that's this big.
Wow.
And it's over 500,000 pieces.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So, and they're called adult Legos, but not 18 and older. 69. Type of situation.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but I thought those were pretty cool. And then they have ones where they're RC Lego cars you can build. Yeah.
You can actually drive them.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It comes with its own little controller and stuff like that. And you have to connect the wires and stuff like that to make it work.
Are those really big ones that you'd see in Toys R Us?
Are you talking about Mega Blocks?
Not the Mega Blocks. The Lego structures that were in the plexiglass.
Oh no. Those are just regular Legos, but this is recent. They came out in 2016, and they're kids. Pop it.
The guy.
The guy. The guy open a cold one, but they're targeted.
Go back to your basement, the guy.
They're counted as adult Legos. They're for older people who are intelligent.
Yeah, kids are pretty stupid.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But I think that would be pretty cool if we get a good camera. I'm fixing to buy a camera, an actual good camera that can take photos and record, so we can actually.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we could build Legos.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Legos. That'd be
fun. Or then we can get Gundams. Have you heard of Gundams?
That doesn't sound very PG either.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
What? Okay, what is it?
Oh, you guys upset me.
You're going to have to explain this to me.
I might have to explain everything to you.
You know what? That's
Gundam. Gundam. This is a Gundam. Hopefully it's still recording. Let's see. So basically, do you know Bionicles?
Yeah, I know Bionicles.
Basically the Japanese versions of Bionicles.
Oh.
And they make giant robots.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they have all different kinds. Here, let me show you. Gundam.
Yeah, I didn't like Bionicles because I didn't know how to work them.
I loved Bionicles. What I did with them was I built them, and then I just displayed them in my room as they were in the middle of an action scene, and I never played with them ever again.
That's cool. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I understand that.
But look at all those. This is a really bad image. Well, those are big old robots you can build.
Yes, you're gonna have to
Here.
provide a picture of that in there.
I will. Here,
Okay.
I'll show them this image. So basically, this is a Gundam. Add photos, and then let me go to images.
And this is like those adult Legos.
In a way, yeah, that's a really blurry photo. But as you can tell, there's so many of them.
Whoa, as like a collector's thing.
Yeah, and those are pretty neat. I always wanted to build one of those because they come in these plastic molds, and then you just pop them out, and then you put them together, and they make a big old robot.
How big is it? You know
It's about about that big.
Yeah,
but
that's bigger than Bionicles.
Yeah, they're pretty neat though.
You know what? Bionicles were cool, and I liked to design my own, but it was really very frustrating.
Why is that?
Putting them together and stuff because they were really complicated.
You were a slow child, sir.
You know what? I'm aware.
Because that's what I started out before I got Legos.
Really?
That's what I had first. Was I didn't know how I got them, but I had like a box full of Bionicles, like the big old plastic shell ones. And then you open it looked like a pod. They were coming out of a pod. And then you take out the bag, and there was tons of little pieces and stuff like that. Yeah. And then once in a while, there's one that came with a CD that you can play Bionicle games on your computer.
No, okay, I remember the Bionicle games.
You
I
remember?
had a video game, like a fully fleshed out video game of Bionicles. It wasn't good, but I remember having it.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, those are pretty neat. We should do that. We should, I don't know, and then board games. So if we
Board
get this
games, we
camera.
tried Risk, that was a fail.
Well, we didn't have a proper camera. But when I get my proper camera, we're gonna freaking play Risk, man. We're gonna risk it up, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna risk it up.
We have to be interesting, though.
We're interesting.
We have to be
We have to do
entertaining.
more grunts.
More grunts and more,
Concentrated and ignore the audience when we do it. So the audio wave is flat and then.
Yeah. You know what? We have 13 subscribers.
And they love us.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, by the way, 13th subscriber. We don't know who you are, but...
I don't know
happy
who
for
you
to
are,
be
but
here.
I bet you're very nice. I bet you have pink hair. I think.
You think they have pink
I
hair?
think it's a girl.
I feel like it's somebody that we know, actually.
I feel like it's a girl that has pink hair who lives in Wisconsin.
I'm pretty sure all of our viewers are in New Mexico.
I feel like that one's in Wisconsin.
You think
Yeah.
they're in Wisconsin?
Because 13 is a Wisconsin number.
You know what? I feel like it was that comment that subscribed.
No, she was already there.
She was already subscribed?
Yeah, Maddie told us that she subscribed last time when we recorded episode 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then who was our 13th subscriber?
I told you, some pink-haired lady in Wisconsin.
Comment if you're our 13th subscriber. That's not going to happen.
We get all 13 comments. I am. Oh, okay.
I mean, you know what? Technically, they could be.
You're not wrong.
Who's
Who's our first subscriber?
I think
Was it
Twyla.
Was it Twyla?
Might have been Twyla.
It was me.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Twyla was probably the second one because I couldn't find the right channel for a while.
I think it was me, Twyla, then my brother, and then I think your family members, and then
Is Yolani not subscribed?
Yolani subscribed. And she hasn't listened to any of them. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
fine.
uploaded a new episode, and she's like, I still haven't heard episode 2. And I'm like, oh.
Even though episode 2 is our 40 view.
Yeah, that one's our
Biggest
best one, but
episode.
she hasn't listened to it yet, so I'm like a little bit upset. But who cares? I don't care. I don't
I
care.
think you do care.
I do care. I care a lot. I want 1,000 plaque already. If we
You-
get one, where would you put it? Where would we put it?
You're pretty ambitious, Carlo.
Bro, we have to be. I don't want to demand 1,000 subscribers, but I really want 1,000 subscribers.
Okay. It would be fun if we got to that point.
Yeah,
But you know
because
what?
why would you not want to have dreams? It's like you're going to college, going to high school, and they're like, yeah, you can't have dreams.
Okay. You can have dreams, sure.
Yeah.
But
I'm not demanding it. I'm not saying you best give me 1,000 subscribers or I'll end the channel, but who cares? They'll be like, what a loss?
yeah,
Question
like,
mark.
What? Who cares, you know? Hey, we have 13 subscribers. That's the most subscribers I've ever had ever.
Hey, I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
But it's not 1,000.
It's okay. You know what? We got to reach at least 20 first.
Okay, we'll hit 20 for 20.
We'll hit 20 maybe about
Our
August.
20 subscribe special will be face reveals.
Face reveals?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, okay. 20 subscriber special. Even though some people have like face reveals at like 50,000.
Yeah, I think 20 is the best mile marker.
Yeah, I agree. 20, very impressive.
Very impressive.
I mean, people have already seen our faces anyway.
If they follow our
If they
Instagram.
follow Instagram.
Well, I'll change it up. I'll put like a little monkey face on yours.
Okay.
I'll put a bad Photoshop of a monkey's face of you picking your nose or something like that. Uh-oh, face reveal.
Oh, no.
They know who you are, Tyler.
Yeah, well,
you're an emo.
Just because of the picture. Hey, I got a haircut recently. It's not good right now because I didn't put anything in it. But
does your hair go to this like puberty phase?
What do you mean?
So when you cut it, so what I do with my hair is I get it really stupid long,
yeah,
until it annoys me, and then I shave it to where it's like super duper short, and then my hair goes through this phases where it's like fetus form, baby form. I'm a preteen, and then you get your period form, and then and then it becomes the adult, and then it gets midlife crisis, and then it goes to you need to be go. It's your time. Go away.
I see baby haircut right now.
This is baby form right now.
Baby form.
But later on, by the end of this month, it gets like into the preteen. It looks really ugly.
Mm-hmm.
My hair gets really matty, and then it gets like
Maddie, our sister.
Yes. It becomes your sister.
And just walk up and she's like sitting on your head, but like she's just completely made out of hair.
Hello. But what I mean is like it gets really, I don't know, it just looks bad. You'll see it. Right now it's in baby form.
Your hair literally looks like I could peel it off of your scalp. It does. Like I could just go.
No, you're making fun of my receding hairline, sir.
Hey.
What do you mean?
Do you see this receding hairline? I have one too.
We're all gonna be bald by the time 22.
Yes, we are.
Okay, well,
you know what? I can make fun of you because I have receding hairline too.
We're gonna both have receding hair. And by the time we get 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna be both bald.
We're gonna look like old men. We are gonna be old men.
And then we're like, face reveal. And then you're like, I swear I had hair. Well, that was today's episode of the Open Gate Podcast, episode 6.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
It was pretty good, in my opinion. It was very chill.
I don't know, I'm not impressed.
I'm impressed. I think it would be pretty chill to listen to, sir.
There was a lot of background noise. You hear those birds out there?
Hey, nature, man.
Nature, man.
Can't hate on nature, man.
Carla's a hippie.
Nature, man. Okay, goodbye.